and welcome to I Bloom Cafe. Are we all human beings? Are we all living things? Or are we a bench, a stool, a chair, or a painting on the wall? That's one question that came to my mind when I thought of a conversation I had with a student of mine long time ago. Randomly, I happened to think about it, and I just wanted to speak to you all about it and share my thoughts with you. So, I was talking to you about the conversation I had with my students some years ago. Although my classes are called creative writing classes, there's a lot of life lessons that I pack into those hours that I spend with them. On that particular day, we were having a conversation around change. I was actually trying to motivate the child into doing something that he or she was very reluctant to do. An extremely talented and intelligent child. There were many things that I knew he or she was capable of accomplishing. But then the inner inertia had set in such huge volumes that the child simply didn't see any reason to even grow or to develop himself or herself or to make progress in life or to be anything better or different from what he or she was at that particular point in time. That's when I asked the child, are we all human beings? Are we all sentient things? If we admit and if we acknowledge that we are sentient beings, then we are here for a purpose. We are here so that we may grow. We are here so that we may progress and evolve and reach a point in life where we know we have spent this stint meaningfully. Yes, I will come back to this point of living meaningfully as many times as I can. There's no other way to live. If we don't live meaningfully, what on earth are we doing here? Amassing all this wealth, running after things. And at the end of it, if we don't find meaning, what on earth are we doing? So coming back to the change thing. So I said change was something that was very, very essential. If we were not supposed to change, then we would have been pieces of furniture. We would have been a stool, a table, a chair, or a painting on the wall. That's when the child asked me if it was very important or if it was really necessary for all of us to change or to progress. He asked me, ma'am, can't we all be just the way we are? Why are we forced to be better tomorrow than we are today? Subsequently, I realized that it was not a thing that was common among teenagers, which is something I could really understand and relate to. Because during adolescence, there is a certain resistance that grows in them, which makes them reject a lot of things. They are defiant and they just don't want to accept things as they see. So they are in their own world wherein they feel things will work out the way they have thought them out to be. So I was ready to give them the margin. But later I realized it was not something that was limited to children alone. We adults to carry this inertia in huge volumes in us. But the only difference is the children say, I don't like to do it, and they admit it. But we adults, when we don't want to do something, when we just don't want to move out of our comfort zone, which is something that I will speak to you on another day, the comfort zone theory. When we don't want to move out of the comfort zone, we often take refuge in another word, contentment. How often have we said, I don't want to do all those things. I am very happy with the way I am. I'm contented. If you are, I'm very happy for you. You're one of those blessed souls living in this world. But most of us are not. Even when we say we are contented, we are not. If we are, we wouldn't complain, we wouldn't whine, we wouldn't be disappointed, we wouldn't be hankering after things. What we do is we wrap our lethargy and our reluctance to break out of the comfort zone, we wrap it in this contentment theory. But when we are not contented, but we only seek some refuge in contentment as a word, do you think we are ever going to be happy? Do you think it's going to make our lives any better? So we all need to really get up and go and pursue the things that we aspire for. Let's not think that we are pieces of furniture and we need not aspire. Please, let's have aspirations. No one says having aspirations is bad. But what is bad is to have aspirations and to sit around as if you had a choice. When you make that choice of not getting up and going and pursuing your dreams, when you make a choice of sitting around and smothering your aspirations, trust me, happiness is going to run away by miles. We must aspire. And in our aspirations, we must find contentment. How do we do that? I'll speak to you about it in the next video. Till then, keep growing and keep glowing. This is your life writing friend, Asha.